What's going on, everyone? It's your boy, Dead on Dave. Welcome back to the channel. And of course, it is Thursday morning for me, Thursday for you, wherever you're watching this, and it's time for your Dead on Dave NXT review. A couple of things. One, the show's being brought to you by the Wounded Warrior Project. Not officially, just because I feel like rocking them today because I am a Wounded Warrior alumni. Make sure you support your local Wounded Warrior Project chapters, wherever whatever you can do to help. A lot of soldiers out there need a lot of help. So, lend a hand. Lend a hand. Or don't. It's up to you. I choose to, though, because I was a soldier. Anyways, let's get to NXT, shall we? We're going to do the review. And as always, if you know how we do it here, I have yet to watch NXT. I'm about to do it right now and give you my up to the second segment by segment, match by match breakdown. I'm excited. It should be a really good NXT. I believe we're getting the NXT Women's title being defended by Sasha Banks against Charlotte, and that's always a good match. So, and possibly their final encounter on NXT. So I'm really looking forward to that. Let's check it out and see exactly what NXT has to bring, because as you know, it's my favorite hour of wrestling every single week. Also, let me know what you think of the new setup. I'm going to get rid of this damn Harley sign, as much as I love the Harley sign, but a belt will be going here very soon. And of course, the Copia shirt. There's other things that I should put in the background. Let me know what you think. Is it better than the couch? Is it worse than the couch? It hurts the hell out of my back, but I do it for you. So thank you guys very much for checking it out. Let's get started right into NXT. Let's go. 6 minutes and 23 seconds in, we start with a little recap of what we're going to see tonight. They showed a little rivalry between Sasha Banks and Charlotte, which was great, but we also got the first match of the night, which was Gable and Jason Jordan finally tagging together, and I have to say I'm very impressed. I'm a Chad Gable guy. He just won me over. He came in after he got the tag from Jordan and put on an absolute amateur wrestling clinic. It was really cool to see. He's quick, he's sharp, he's strong, he's technically proficient. I like Chad Gable. Now, as far as the team goes, they had Gable got a little bit of punishment taken to him, got the tag, brought in Jordan, who's the power, who's the thunder, comes in, does a couple moves, tags back in Gable, and then a tag move I've never seen before. This was pretty cool. It was an assisted throw pop-up into a side slam, into like an almost, a shoulder to back side slam. It was awesome. Jordan throwing to Gable, and it was awesome. Gable gets the victory. Well, Jordan and Gable get the victory. There it is. And it was a great first match with these two together. I see good things happening for that tag team. They need to develop more tag team for NXT. There you go. There's one that could be damn great, and I'm excited to see it. So that's a lot of fun. What do you guys think of that match? I was personally really happy with it, and I like this new tag team that is forming. I am a Gable guy, and I love Jason Jordan. I think he has everything that you want in a superstar, a wrestler. He's athletic, he's good looking, he's got everything going for him. And sometimes you need a great tag team partner to help elevate you, and I think he might have gotten that in Chad Gable, who is not as big, but he's a hell of a worker, it looks like. He can talk, he's charismatic. This is the type of tag team that is going to make some waves in NXT and WWE. Let me know what you think of those two guys. Now let's get back to NXT and see what's next. 13 minutes, 11 seconds in, and we've got Samoa Joe in action against a German, Axel Kischer, who I've never really heard of, but he looked good. They're both, he's doughy too, so it was two kind of out of shape guys going at each other. But if you know Joe, Joe's really not out of shape. He's just fat, and I was like that for many years. Now I'm just fat. I'm not athletic anymore because I'm hurt. Wounded Warrior Project. Boom. Anyway, so great match. I thought actually for Samoa Joe, the crowd didn't really seem to be into it. I think a lot has to do with the entrance music. As stupid as that might sound to some people, don't undervalue how important a good entrance song is, and his is horrible. God, it's really bad. But as for the match itself, Joe got a lot of offense, and we got to see a lot of cool stuff. It was kind of a slow build. Axel Kischer got a lot of offense in himself, and it made for a better match. It wasn't just a straight up squash. Samoa Joe would end up getting the win via the Muscle Buster, then the Kahuna Clutch, which we have yet to see in NXT, and that was pretty cool. And Axel Kisher sold the shit out of it, which was, I mean, he made his eyes go to the back of his head, or maybe Joe made him do that for real. Who the hell knows? But what I do know is it was pretty damn cool to see. It was a really decent match, and we saw dominance from Samoa Joe. And then on top of that, after he won the match, Samoa Joe gets up and he mouths to the camera, and nobody made mention of it, of course, because, you know, announced teams don't do that anymore. He mouthed to the camera for everyone to see, "Owens, I'm coming for you." Who the hell knows what that means? So let's get back to NXT and see what happens next. 15 minutes, 27 seconds in, we got a little in-depth look at Baron Corbin, which was kind of cool. I'm not a huge Baron Corbin guy because I think we already have that in Roman Reigns. However, this guy seems a little bit different. I think they really focused on his athletic background, and we're going to see some cool stuff. Look at that whiff. Look at that whiff right there. And if you're looking at the slideshow, he didn't even come close. That's funny. Anyway, yeah, Baron Corbin. I like this little look into him. I don't know if I'm completely sold on the guy yet. They need to let him open up a little more offensively, and I think they will over time. So, and he's got a really strange stretched belly button. Next time you see him, take notice of that. It's bizarre, and you'll lose yourself in it because it's kind of gross. Anyway, let's get back to NXT because it looks like we're getting a little Eva Marie action. That should be interesting. I hope people give this chick a chance. I think she's busting her ass. Let's see what she has to say. 16:42, and as predicted, yes, we got Eva Marie letting everybody know that next week she will be making her in-ring debut on NXT. And this whole all red everything is interesting. Now, I like Eva Marie. I think she's gorgeous. I want to see what she has in the ring, and all the work that I know that she's put in over the last couple of months, all the stories that I've heard, I want to see if it worked, because she was so green and so unathletic and so uncoordinated that I never thought that she could be a finished wrestling product. Well, apparently that may not be the case. Apparently she has really busted her ass, and she looks like she's going to, at least they're thinking she's ready to step into an NXT ring. Now, for me, that's saying a lot. So I'm willing to give her a chance and see exactly what happens. I'm actually pretty excited about it, so we'll see how it goes. Like I said, she's absolutely gorgeous. And if she has some wrestling ability, she could be one hell of a package. I mean, really, she really could. And I'm excited to give her a shot here. She looked a little upset at the crowd reaction. I don't know how well she's going to be able to deal with the hate. Because it's coming. It's going to be there. If she wows next week, hopefully, and she's going to have to. She's going to have to wow to win the crowd over. There's no half-assing it. She has got to wow to get over with this crowd. She's got to make everybody shut up and watch. So hopefully that's going to happen. And that might not even be enough because there's so much hate on this woman. And I think a lot of it's a little unjust too. So we'll see what happens. Should be quite interesting. That is next week on NXT, but this week we got a hell of a lot more. So let's get back to it and see what's next on NXT. 24 and a half minutes in, and I've got a light in my eyes from outside, but oh well. 24 and a half minutes in, Blake and Murphy against Fuller and Dawkins, and the match was what it was supposed to be. Man, this light is really bugging the shit out of me. Picking this corner was a bad idea. Light, no. Blake and Murphy did what Blake and Murphy's supposed to do. They're the tag champs. They beat the crap out of these guys. That was great. That's not the important thing. The cool thing is Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss is running this team now. She is calling the shots. She's orchestrating a beatdown after the match, and she's looking awesome doing it. She looks sexy as hell. I love that women are getting a more prominent role, because throughout history in wrestling, women have had prominent roles, and when they do get the shine, quite often it can be magical. Now, the beatdown that she was orchestrating was awesome as it was. However, what happened after was even better. She was on the second rope, and I thought she was just calling shots, right? Well, then Blake and Murphy come over to her and each grab a foot and carry her to the middle of the ring. Then she yells out BAM or BDM or something like that. And I guess from her cheer days, and they launch her into the air, and she does a twisting plancha onto a splash, actually, onto one of the, I think it was Dawkins. We'll call him Dawkins. Who gives a shit? It was awesome. You don't see things like that. You just don't see them. And it worked. It worked wonderfully. And she's so smoking hot. Oh, I love her so much more in the red than I did the blue. Holy God. I like bad girls. What can I say? I like the bad girls. This light is killing me. Oh my God. I look like Freddy Krueger just hit me with a light blade. Oh, that's creepy. Anyway, so yeah, I really enjoyed it, actually. I had a lot of fun with that match. And let's see what's next. Should be a lot of good stuff coming. This has been a really good episode of NXT so far. A lot of good wrestling, a lot of fun, and things that you don't normally see. So let's keep going. About 32 minutes in, and we get a Sami Zayn update on his medical condition from Sami Zayn himself. He comes down to the ring. He lets everybody know just how bad things are. Unfortunately, this is not a happy message by Mr. Zayn. He comes out and lets everybody know he probably will not be back this year. But when he does, he has a message for Kevin Owens. Kevin, he's coming for you, bud. That's just really what's happening. I'm really glad the light left my eyes now. But yeah, he's coming for Kevin Owens. And I like what he said. He was like, for the last 12 years, our careers have been linked together. And for the next 12, they will continue to be linked together. I love that. I thought it was really cool. Thought it was well done. Thought it was kind of poignant. And it's true. Sometimes you need a guy who is the yin to your yang. You need that Lex Luthor. You need that Superman. They need each other. And that's what we're going to see out of those two going forward. So who knows if Sami Zayn is really going to return to NXT. Maybe he will for a little bit, but obviously bigger things are planned. And we are going to see Zayn and Owens on the big stage very soon, I believe. But let's get back to NXT because I think we're getting close to a main event. So let's check it out. 37-22, we actually got one more segment before the main event, and that was the announcement that Kevin Owens will get his rematch against Finn Balor at NXT Brooklyn. That's right, the night before SummerSlam, August 22nd. Those two will clash one more time for the NXT title, probably for the last time. Now, the question is, why is this happening? Kevin Owens has all kinds of other things. He should be the United States champion by then, but perhaps not. Perhaps he's not beating John Cena on Sunday, as I've been thinking. Perhaps this is going to continue on with Balor. Perhaps he goes for a double dip and doesn't beat Cena on Sunday, but maybe we have a fatal four-way at SummerSlam between Owens, Cesaro, Rusev, and Cena. Now, why does that make sense? Because over the last couple of weeks, who's been costing Cesaro and Rusev their title opportunities? That man, Kevin Owens. So, makes a lot of sense for that to happen, and we'll see if it does. It should be quite interesting what they decide to do. Options galore. I think take the title off at Battleground, but we all know SummerSlam is the bigger payoff. So we'll see what they decide to do. Anyway, let's get to the main event. Charlotte and Sasha, here we go. They got plenty of time to work. Let's see what they do. This should be epic. 45 minutes, 16 seconds in, and I got to stop in the middle of the match, something I don't normally do. This is a really good match. But why is Charlotte acting more like Rick than ever before? She is really becoming her father. Everything that she's done in this match, the way she's pulling the ropes, it's Ric Flair. The way she's bringing her hand out to the middle of the ring, she's going like this, like with her arm extended, trying to get advantage. That's Ric Flair. And then I burped a little. Sorry. Then she does the ultimate Ric Flair, the face plant. She does the face plant. I don't know how I feel about this. I mean, it's kind of awesome, but at the same time, she's too good to need to go to those gimmicks. So I don't know if it's a good idea to rely so heavily on that name. However, if it's a one-off, it's great. I love it. It's the first time I've seen her do it. I'm sure she's done it before, but it was kind of gimmicky, kind of hokey, but I kind of liked it. I don't know how I feel. It was kind of neat. So what do you guys think of that? What do you think of the Charlotte Ric Flair flop, the face flop. We haven't seen that in a long time. Let's go ahead and see what else happens in this match. It's really good so far. Boobs. Anyway, really good so far. Let's go back and continue this match. 48 minutes in, we got a double pump power bomb from Charlotte, onto Sasha. Now, normally I don't do this in the middle of matches. I usually wait till the end of the match, but this match is epic. Sasha just had this amazing hold on Charlotte for a long time. Wore down. Charlotte got her into a electric chair, with her directly on her shoulder, standing up, twisted her around, and then double pumped, double thrusted a friggin' power bomb, and it was awesome. This match is absolutely incredible. Let's get back because it's getting close to an ending, I have a feeling, and it's going to be great. This is a good match, one of their best. And that's saying something, by the way. 52 minutes and 30 seconds in. Holy shit, this match is going insane. Charlotte, she just ripped her extensions out, ripped her hair out, something in the middle of a figure four reversal. She puts this figure four on, and she starts slapping Sasha with her extensions. I am not making this up. That actually happened, and they start going back and forth, pounding each other in this submission hold. Sasha then gets taken to the end of the ring where Charlotte uses leverage to go down onto the ground, still holding the figure four, putting more pressure on the leg. The hold kind of broke, but that's okay. It still looked amazing. This match is coming to an end, and it's incredible. We had extensions being ripped out, people. Holy shit. Wow, what an ending to this match. Holy shit. Bank statement, and probably the nastiest torque on a bank statement that we've ever seen. Charlotte tries to get out of it, can't, and she tapped into one of the tap was just so elegant. It was a great tap. After the match, Sasha crumbles in tears over the battle she just had with Charlotte, which is probably their final on NXT. Burped again, sorry. Charlotte's in tears, Sasha is in tears, and they embrace after the match, and it's incredible. What an amazing, amazing moment, man. This is what wrestling is about, man. These matches, that could have been a WrestleMania match. That's how good that was. That's the quality of the work. We had extensions getting ripped out. We had power bombs. We had reversals. We had wear down holds. We had technical proficiency of the likes you don't see in women's wrestling very often. That was a great match. Unbelievable match to cap a great NXT. I had a fantastic time with this hour. A lot of fun. Hope you guys enjoyed it. What do you think? What do you think of the emotion shown at the end of the match? Was it too much or was it just right? Let me know what you think in the comment section below, and make sure you hit that like button. Pound the like button. Get me some likes. Hit me up with some subscriptions. Subscribe, like, share. This channel goes as far as you take it, kids. So that's what we're looking at. Now, other than that, that's all I got for you. Thanks for joining us once again right here on the NXT Review. We got some cool stuff going on for the rest of the day. I'm probably going to be releasing another video with my boy Real Talk Metaphor Messiah. Some special news, a Dead on Dave exclusive. So stay tuned for that. Also, check out my boy Joe Cronin over at The Joe Cronin Show. We should be gearing up for Battleground. Probably going to do a Battleground prediction show. Whether we do it together on his channel or right here on mine, it doesn't matter. It will get done. So that'll be a lot of fun. Definitely Dead on Dave Live will be all about Battleground. There's no question on that. And that's Sunday, 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So prepare for that, kids. Other than that, that's all I got. Oh, my boy Tommy C over at Shot from the Point. Shot from the Point Live returns this Sunday. So make sure you check him out there. And that's directly following my show. His show starts at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time over on Shot from the Point. Shot from the Point Live, the most badass hockey podcast in the known land. Make sure you check that out. Other than that, that's all I got. Thanks for joining me. Like, subscribe, and share. And as always, if you don't have talent, have talented friends. Thank you, Rick Rude, you sexy mofo. Look at that. That's great. That's what we're going out on. Peace.